They said Lily had always been a dreamer. Friends remembered how, as a child, she would dress up in her mother's lace curtains and pretend she was walking down the aisle. Everyone knew she wanted not just a wedding, but a love story that would last forever. People in her town said she was gentle, kind-hearted, and the type of woman who believed the best in everyone. So when she met Daniel, they said she thought her dreams had finally come true. Neighbors described Daniel as confident, ambitious, and charming, the kind of man who always walked into a room like he owned it. He was known to flash his wealth around, buying gifts for Lily, promising her the world. People recalled how Lily's friends sometimes warned her that Daniel seemed too perfect, too polished, but she would only smile and say that he was the man she had prayed for. The wedding was said to have been the grandest event the town had seen in years. Guests reported that hundreds of candles lit up the church, and the sound of violins filled the air as Lily walked down the aisle. She was radiant, they said, though a little nervous, but nobody could have imagined what was about to happen. Before we continue, encourage this channel with a like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and reach more audience. Thank you. Witnesses recounted how the church doors opened suddenly, and a man in torn clothes stumbled in. He was Michael. Some whispered that his face carried the weight of endless nights on the streets, his eyes sunken but burning with determination. They said the guests shifted uncomfortably as he interrupted the sacred ceremony, his voice shaking but strong as he revealed he had once been Daniel's business partner. Michael explained, they said, that Daniel had stolen everything from him: the company they built, the money they saved, and the future they had planned. Guests remembered him saying Daniel's betrayal had left him homeless, wandering the streets with nothing but the truth. And now, he couldn't let Lily marry the man who had destroyed his life. Those who were there said the room turned into chaos. Some whispered that Daniel's jaw tightened as he tried to dismiss Michael as a bitter liar. Others recalled Daniel shouting, claiming Michael had lost the business because of his own mistakes. But Michael didn't back down. They said he pulled out a crumpled envelope filled with documents, bank records, contracts, proof of betrayal. Lily's mother was remembered as the first to speak up, urging her daughter to pause the wedding. Witnesses said the priest looked helpless, caught between holy vows and the raw truth unfolding before him. Guests later recalled that Lily's hands shook so badly, she almost dropped her bouquet, and her eyes darted between the man she thought she knew and the stranger who had just upended her world. It was reported that Lily whispered Daniel's name, searching for honesty in his eyes, but all she found was rage. And then, slowly, she stepped away from him. Some said the silence in the church was unbearable as Lily turned, not toward Daniel, but toward Michael. The days that followed were said to be even more dramatic. Investigations confirmed Michael's story. Court records revealed that Daniel had indeed stolen millions, leaving his friend destitute. People said Lily broke off the engagement immediately, her heartbreak visible in every tear-stained photograph taken by reporters. But the twist, they said, came later. Michael, once homeless, became something of a local hero. Journalists covered his story, and sympathizers helped him rebuild his life. He even started a new company, they said, one that quickly grew because people admired his resilience. As for Daniel, people reported that he lost everything: his reputation, his wealth, and eventually his freedom when the courts sentenced him for fraud. Some whispered that Daniel spent his days in prison blaming everyone but himself. Lily, though heartbroken, was said to have found strength she never knew she had. She dedicated herself to charity work, helping women who had been deceived or manipulated in relationships. People described her as transformed, no longer the girl who dreamed only of fairy tales, but a woman who understood the price of betrayal and the value of truth. And so, they said, the story became a lesson whispered for years: that love built on lies always collapses, and that sometimes the person who crashes into your life unexpectedly might be the one carrying the truth you need most.